Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Emily Horler and I'm here with Brian Donegan of the Isle of Man Government. Thank you very much for joining me, Brian.
Thank you, Emily.
So, digital currencies present a challenge to regulators, especially when it comes to anti-money laundering. How are you seeing this challenge being addressed?
In the Isle of Man, we made an announcement in 2014 to say that digital currencies were a good thing, provided they were used correctly. And the government at that time said that it would introduce appropriate regulations. And those regulations were the Proceeds of Crime Act, which is a piece of regulation from 2008, which was amended to capture digital currencies. And that is effectively our AML regulation. It also made an announcement at the same time to say that it was introducing a piece of primary legislation called the Designated Businesses Act 2015, which deals with KYC, or Know Your Customer. And essentially what that does is it gives the financial services regulator the oversight to inspect the books and records of new entrants coming into the island. So we see that those two regulatory rails have been very effective in terms of new entrants coming to the island because they like the certainty around our regulation. And so we have dealt with the anti-money laundering issue and the KYC issue all at the same time.
Beyond digital currency, it's widely accepted that blockchain has many other applications. What could some of these be from a government standpoint?
There are many and varied. We see that the underlying technology is tremendous in terms of its ability to transform the way we deliver things like issuance of passports, collect taxes, how we handle land registries, for instance. But in the Isle of Man, outside of government, we work very closely with private sector. And our role is very much to bring in new entities into the Isle of Man that are attracted to the jurisdiction because of our digital success over the last 10 years with e-gaming. They see there's a natural convergence going on between e-gaming and digital currency and blockchain, and so we're encouraging those businesses to come into the island.
We know the UK's ambition to be a fintech leader goes beyond London. How do you see the role of fintech centres outside the capital evolving?
So we see Isle of Man engaging with the Northwest strategy, obviously with Liverpool, Manchester, Leeds, etc. And we're very engaged with each of those business communities there. And you know, the main issue for the financial community and the banking community in relation to the technology is how do they address the identity and verification issue. So if we're transmitting a transaction to the blockchain, how does the bank know that you are who you say you are and I am who I say I am? And that is a sanctions compliance issue. So in banking, they have to know that they can actually apply the sanction and that you will comply with it. If they can't be sure of your identity, then it's very, very difficult for that to occur. So we see that and acknowledge that as the last piece of the jigsaw in relation to blockchain or indeed distributed consensus ledgers. And so from our perspective, we've been very busy working with local businesses in the Isle of Man to actually address that issue. And the issue will be addressed via a software solution. And we're hoping that that will occur in the next 6 to 12 months.
Brian, thank you very much for speaking with me.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
And thank you for watching.